how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. So obviously you've come away with the goal and the 3 points. How does that feel?
Feels amazing. Scoring in front of over 300 people today was amazing, and I think we as a team did really well to secure that 3 points. Got 10th in the end, but it was a really good result in the end.
Yeah, I'd say it got a bit difficult at the end. How as a team do you keep going? I know you're on the bench, but how as a team, if you were still playing, how do you get around that?
I think we've just got to stick together really and just hope and put everything on the line for the 3 points.
Yeah, so obviously you got your full debut last week and a goal, so you're now 2-2. How does that feel in settling in?
It feels crazy to be honest, but keep going, keep working, and hopefully next week get a good result.
So a big game next week, and I know you've already scored against Fulham for Sudbury. Are you hoping to do the same again and hopefully come away with those 3 points?
Hopefully we'll give it a go, but we'll see. Mostly just keep working and hope that we pull it through. I reckon we will, but we'll see.
I've heard we're expecting a big crowd next week. How do you feel playing with the big crowds, and do you think they help you?
For sure, I reckon it really lifts everyone, and I think just getting as many people down to the nest will really boost us for sure.
Yeah. Well done, thank you
very much.
Hi Andy, how are you?
Not bad, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So obviously you've come away with the 3 points, 3 goals. No, it's not a clean sheet, but you've got to be happy with that result.
Yeah, delighted. To get 3 points in a game like that is crucial, I think. QPR always a tough side, and yeah, the middle three was different to the first time we played them earlier on the season. So yeah, we're just really pleased to get the 3 points and end tonight top of the league.
Another player on the score sheet, I think I always talk about her, but she's got 2 again today, is Grace Wriggler. How great has she been since you've signed her this season?
I think that speaks for herself. We didn't sign her for a prowess up front, but yeah, from set players, she's just so dangerous. You know, we work constantly to try and work space for her to get free, and there's a couple of others. And then not only her, I think a lot of credit has got to go to Freya, to Lara, and Tash in terms of her free kick there at the end. You know, the 3 of them have come on this season and just really allowed the other players like Riggs and Evie and others to score and have a platform, because Freya's delivery is excellent, Lara's is phenomenal, and Tash, you know, proved herself there at the end there when Riggs managed to get the header there in the second half. So yeah, as well as Riggs, you know, the players that set them up are excellent as well.
Knowing that Fulham is next week, and after the loss last week, you almost sort of as a fan nitpick it and think, oh, we've lost the ball here. How as a manager have you looked at this game knowing that Fulham is next week?
To be honest, we've always, what we do is we focus. We know what we need to do for sort of each game and how we want to approach each game. There's a lot of times, so like Fulham for instance, there's little bits that you pick up, there's little bits that you see, because we get the footage from all of the games now around the league. So every week we can download the footage, we can have a look at it, we can kind of assess and see what teams are doing week to week, and then we pick up what we need to do. So, you know, we can analyse, you know, what Fulham have done over a couple of weeks and try and pick that apart and see where we go. But that's the same for every team. It doesn't matter whether it's Fulham or Chesham or Sudbury, really. We're always doing the same thing to try and find a way to win and pick it apart. And it's very strategic. You know, it sometimes probably would be a little bit boring really when you sit down and think about the amount of sort of footage we watch and just kind of going, right, we think we can do that, they do this, then we could operate like this, then if we do that, that might affect this. And yeah, you don't know until you get to the game. But yeah, that's the beauty of football, the beauty of coaching, I suppose. You're trying to find the little bits to gain an edge.
Yeah, I suppose you talk about watching them, but you've also got a little insider spy in the form of Faith Harrison. Obviously scored against them for Sudbury, and she's on the score sheet today. I'm assuming you're hoping for a goal from her next week, but how great has she been, and especially with her little insight?
Well, she's been fantastic for us. You know, she's come in, she's got huge potential. She's so quick, and to work with a player like that is always fantastic. You know, the speed in the game at any level is a key physical component, and she's got speed in abundance. You know, so it's one where we need her to hone that. We need to use that. I think we need to use it better today. We managed to play well with her and use it relatively well, but her and Holly on the wings are so quick. So yeah, she's been fantastic. She's been great to work with. She's always learning, always wanting to improve as well, and that's what you want from a young player coming into a team like Norwich. And she did brilliantly, you know, coming in and getting 2 goals. So yeah, really pleased for her.
So the performance today puts you top of the league, and obviously beating Fulham next week would be amazing and put you 5 points clear. Does that almost, though, knowing you are 2 points clear currently, give you a little bit of a relaxer to know that it's not all or nothing in this game necessarily?
No, not at all. I think for me, it's one where these games you don't have to motivate anyone. I don't have to motivate the staff. I don't have to motivate the players. These games are the ones that I want to be involved in. They want to be involved in. Everyone around the club wants to be involved in. These are the big games that you get in football for because they're just so exciting. When you put two good sides together, Fulham are a very good side. They've got some excellent players, and we like to think we've got a good side and we can play well. So you put them together, it's just going to be a real heavyweight clash. If you were promoting this and Eddie Hearn was doing that, he would have it billed at the top of the clash, and we would be really going for it blow for blow. And hopefully that's how the game will play out on Sunday. Hopefully it'll be good for the crowd that will be here, and reports are that it'll be big. So it'll make all the difference everyone that's here, and hopefully we put on a show for everybody that's coming down.
Yeah, I've certainly heard the same in terms of the big crowd. How, from obviously your box and obviously from a player's perspective, do you think a big crowd makes a difference?
Well, it's huge. The crowd that's here, when you look across and it can be like 3-4 people deep, it just makes such a difference because whoever it might be, whether it's Tash or Freya or Lara, Faith, Holly driving forward with the ball, the crowd can almost help you get the ball into the box and then get your ball into the goal because the opposition sort of take a step back and go, crikey, I want to be sort of away from this, whereas we can you step into it and you just use that momentum and that enthusiasm from the crowd. And it's something that probably has been studied and will be studied until it doesn't get studied anymore. Just the crowd and how it literally becomes an extra player. We sense it on the sidelines. The players can definitely sense it on the pitch, and it just makes such a difference. So if we can get 6, 7, 8, 900 into here, it'll be brilliant. And if there's over 1,000, then brilliant.
Right. I'm going to try not to jinx it, but on the occasion that the game does not go the way Norwich fans want and you come away with the loss, do you feel like that could determine the season in a way that the second place is almost sort of yours?
No, again, I don't think second place or first place or anything is determined until we finish that 22nd game in the league and we make sure that the final whistle's gone. For me, the whole focus is just going to be the next game. The next game for me now is Fulham. We need to make sure that we're focused and ready, and if we do everything we can Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, we'll be really pleased with where we could go Sunday. But for me, we need to be good tomorrow, good Tuesday, and then we'll see where we go with the rest of the week. And we'll turn up Sunday and give everything we can to make sure that Norwich City come away with the points.
I'm going to use my favourite question to end it. 3 words to tell the fans why they should come if they haven't bought their tickets already.
You will see quick, fast, entertaining football. 4 words, but entertaining football can be 2. Can be 1.
Right, thank you ever so much and good luck.